build it by myself. Bourbon from top shelf, yeah. I don't even know no one. Yeah, I ain't got no label or a manager. Gotta keep my percentages, gotta keep all my benefits. I don't take no orders, only take orders if it's orders. Never no breach, never no siege. I see I'm putting up borders. Bitch, if you're talking about funds, then I guess I'm a hoarder. Now stakes been high, take a look at my steak been looking like porterhouse. Brand new LLC.
What's going on out there, drivers? Hope all of you are doing great, staying safe, staying out of trouble, all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Welcome to Trucking with Old Snapper, and I am Old Snapper. We're going to talk about something today. We're going to talk about if I came into the industry today, what would I do different if I knew everything that I know now, right? Like if I had all the knowledge that I have now, but I was new to the industry, what would I do different? There's a few things I would do different. When I came into the industry, I went to Stevens Transport. That's where I started at, and I worked my first, 4 years or so. And then, I moved on from there. Now, ideally, I would want to go to Prime, but I'm never going to be able to go to Prime. I can't get a passport. I've tried. So I never would have been able to start there anyway. You know what I'm saying? But ideally, if you can, that's the place to start is Prime. Prime would probably be the best choice of all the starter companies. So coming back into the industry, I probably would have went to Stevens. I would probably still go to Stevens. I think the one thing I'd have done differently though is I wouldn't have stayed there so long. I'd have done my year and I'd have bounced. That would have been it. I wouldn't have stayed there 4 years. I'd have done my year and got out. I probably would have went on to Crete. I don't have any regrets going to Crete. That would have stayed the same. I did go local for a while. I delivered milk, not in the tankers, but to the actual stores. I didn't make a whole lot of money doing that. Maybe $800 a week gross, $700 or $800 a week, and I worked my butt off. We worked from 3 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon every day. And you would load your truck the day before, go make your store deliveries, get back to the yard, clean your truck out, and then reload it again for the next day. It was an everyday thing. I left there, I went to Alamo Concrete, and I ran a mixer truck for Alamo Concrete. I made good money doing it. It didn't pay much by the hour, like $16 an hour, but I still made good money doing it because we worked a lot of hours, and I went back on the road because I had less quality time at home working for the concrete company than I did when I was over the road. Working for the concrete company, I'd be up at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's when my day started. And my day didn't end till 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening every day. That's by the time I left home till the time I got back home. With concrete, you'll run your 10 or 11 hours running concrete back and forth, delivering loads and stuff. And then you're not done when you're done. You're done driving, but you're not done working. You got to clean the mixer plant. You got to clean your truck. You got to get all the concrete off of it and stuff like that. Spray it with muriatic acid and wash it off. You got really long days when you're running a concrete truck. I did not like that at all. So that's something I probably never would have done. If I could go back and redo it over, wouldn't have done that. I went to Celadon one time. I leased a truck over there. Remember when they came out with the Lone Stars? I loved them, man. I wanted a black and chrome Lone Star. I loved it. I went over there and leased one. That was one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in the industry. Another big mistake I made was going to US Express. Went to US Express at one time. Bad choice, man. That was a bad choice on my part. I was going to go back into training, So I went over there. I worked 30 days, then went through their trainer class, and became a trainer over there and did all that. But I didn't make no money. Even as a trainer, I didn't make much money. That's why I don't like when people say, well, are you making good money? Because good money can depend on the person. There are people that work at US Express that'll say, oh, that's good money. In my opinion, it was not good money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wouldn't do that again. Poly's been good to me. Poly's been a decent company. This was a good choice coming here. The only thing Poly could really do different is buy different equipment. I don't think they'll ever get away from internationals because I think they have some kind of deal with the mechanics and stuff, but But that would be the only thing Poly could do. Other than that, Poly's a great company, an awesome company. Crete was an awesome company. That was a good choice going there. Tri-High was a good company. That was a good choice going there. Decent money, treated us well. I mean, the only company I could think would be better that I never worked for would probably be Walmart. Walmart's a pretty good company to work for. They pay pretty well. But overall, things I would do different. Like I said, I wouldn't have gone to Celadon. I would have never gone to U.S. Express. I wouldn't have stayed as long at Stevens Transport. I'd have left a lot earlier. I'd have done my year and bounced. Another mistake I made in the industry was not paying my taxes. You know, I leased a truck. I bought a truck at one time and didn't pay my taxes. Didn't pay my taxes for several years. And it took a while. It takes a while for them to catch up with you. But once they catch up with you, you're done. That's a wrap, Jack. So I started having to pay that on top of child support. Dude, it was killing me. It killed me for a while. I just got through with the IRS, man. You always want to pay your taxes. Don't ever think you're going to get away with that. You'll get away with it for a few years, but eventually they're going to get you. And when they get you, they stack their interest on it and everything else, man. Before you know it, that bill can get up into the hundreds of thousands, and they get there quick. So that's something else I never would have done. I would have paid my taxes, you know, been more responsible with it. But overall, that's probably about it. My only suggestion to any of you new drivers come in the industry today: one, it's a little slow out here, so don't come in the industry if you think you're going to get rich right now, because that ain't going to happen. Freight's slow. I would probably start at Prime. Prime would probably be, you know, if you want to go flatbed, then Maverick would be my choice. If you're going to do dry box or refrigerated, Prime would be where I would start at. But anyway, that's all I got for today. I hope all of y'all are doing great, staying safe, staying out of trouble, keep your head up. We'll talk to you later.
I don't need no one else, build it by myself, bourbon from top shelf, yeah. I don't even know no one, yeah. I ain't got no label or a manager. Gotta keep my percentages, gotta keep all my benefits. I don't take no orders, only take orders if it's orders, Never no breach, never no siege, I see I'm putting up borders, Bitch, if you're talking about funds, then I guess I'm a hoarder. Now, stakes been high, take a look at my steak been looking like porterhouse. Brand new L